Looking good, my guy.
Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Folks, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free mascot bobblehead.
Dub Nation, visit the ticket booth or on the team's website for availability today for upcoming home games. Limited seats are still available. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "dub" along with your issue.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Warriors enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Grizzlies? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round 1 action from the West here on 2K Sports. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at center, filling out the middle. And for Golden State, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Insanity in at the 5 down low. Taking a look at Golden State, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Let's hand it off to the sideline for the latest on MP's milestone achievement.
Thanks, guys. Well, when I asked MP about the incredible 80-win season, he was all business. He said it's a mindset, a mentality. Back at the beginning of the season, we set a goal for ourselves to win every game. We put in the work. We came out with the energy each and every night. The preparation paid off. But the regular season's over. We're in the playoffs now, and we want more. An incredible feat to be sure, but sounds like they're not finished yet.
A historical season nonetheless. Thanks, Alec. Now here's Payne. Morant looking around. Shoots over Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Here's Insanity. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Another shot. Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Just relentless Jimmy Butler.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Jackson outside. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. 5 to shoot. Warriors with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Morant against Curry to the paint. They swipe it. Fast break. Here we go. And Kuminga throws it down.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 9. Pass to Jackson. Oh, sweet move. It's tipped. Curry with it. 6 points for him. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Insanity's got 6 points. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
Now here's Bane. And it's Morant missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jackson, the pass to Morant. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Down low. The kick out, Curry. Here's Insanity. 6 points for him. Outside Butler. Clock at 4. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's Edey missing. Here's Insanity. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Uh-oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. 19-point game. Pass to Bane. And there's the screen. Buries it from 3.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Over to the wing. Here's Insanity. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Curry against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bane. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Jackson can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 19. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Insanity gets the bucket.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. They set a pick. Inside. Pass to Edey. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Here's Curry. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Bane. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Insanity's got a 6th rebound on the night. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Insanity. He's got 11. And there's another one for the Warriors.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. "16 feet out. Insanity pulls it in.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Right side Curry. Here's Insanity. Launches a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. The Warriors pull it in. Insanity's got 8 rebounds in the game. Thinking back to the regular season, Grant, how about the year MP had?
Leading the league in multiple categories, MP is just an incredibly versatile player, and that really helps here in the playoffs.
Hits a three-pointer.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Bane. Jackson outside. Over Kuminga. And again, Memphis no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Here's Insanity. He's got 19. And stolen by Jackson. Payne with it. Now Podziemski defending. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. And there's the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Morant. Jackson finds Bane. Pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson with a screen on Curry. And here's Morant outside. Misses that shot. Struggling now. Shooting 1 for 8.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Payne. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Insanity. And here's Podziemski. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out to the wing. Here's Insanity. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Drains the triple. Curry's got 11 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Pass to Edey to the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Edey.
Finishing through. Contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Here's Insanity. 19 points in the game. Gets the 3 to fall.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Green. And it's Insanity in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Pippen. Shoots over Curry. Warriors with the rebound. Insanity's got rebound number 11. Well, MP has proven to be one of the premier rebounders in the game, Grant.
Yeah, there's no question about it. MP led the league in rebounding last season. He shows great determination on the boards.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Golden State. Now here's Bane, defended by Podziemski. Bane, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Insanity. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And the shot goes.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Grant, the common thread on most contending teams, elite facilitators. And MP positively falls in that category.
Yeah, without a doubt. Matter of fact, the league leader in assists this season. His playmaking is a big reason they've made it this far.
Now here's Clark. Still no points. Bane, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Clark with a screen on Curry to the middle. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's good for 2. Insanity's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Aldama. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. He's off on that one. On the wing, Curry. Guarded by Aldama. Here's Insanity. 30 points in the game. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 18.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Pippen. Clark outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Bane. Fires the 3. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. Here's Potemski. Good work there as it goes.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jackson with it. Clark with the screen. Fires from deep. Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Pippen. He's scoreless. Bane, the pass to Clark. Outside Bane. Pass to Pippen. Shot to stop the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Insanity gets the bucket.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Now Aldama. Down low. Here's Clark. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Insanity. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis comes in for Draymond Green. And Moody is subbed in for Payton. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. And Memphis shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Now Bane, defended by Podziemski. Jackson, the screen. Shot on the wing. Bane, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And here's Curry for three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Insanity. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Now here's Morant. Can they get it? And then Morant with the dunk.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Pass to Insanity. The three. And the Warriors with another three.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Insanity, defended by Jackson. Insanity passes to Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 13 points in this quarter.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Curry against Morant. Here's Jackson. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got his third basket on the night right there.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Pass to Curry. Here's Insanity. Let's go with a three. And again for three.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Jacks up a three. No good there.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Jackson's gone just 4 for 11 from the field. And he's going for the lob. It's good on the putback. And so it's Memphis with it. And here's Morant. Nice move. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Insanity. Non-stop scoring machine right here. To the paint.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Outside Bane, back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Curry. And here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter. Here's Insanity. Throws it up high. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. 1:52 left in the first half of this game. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That'll be a second foul of the game. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Podziemski. Jackson outside. From the arc. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Back to Jackson Davis. Here's Insanity. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Jackson Davis. 4 on the clock. On target from range. Jackson Davis has got 9 points.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
This one for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Now the Warriors with it. Butler passes to Insanity. And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Golden State Warriors making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for Golden State.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. Looking at the series, and that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the small forward.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Now here's Curry. And it's good! He hits another one!
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him. Jackson outside. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Insanity. Another one falls. Amazing.
He is scorching hot.
Well, I know this. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going? We'll see.
Pass to Insanity. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Bane surveying the D.
And great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Jaren Jackson Jr. taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Here's Jackson. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Bane. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Insanity's. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Curry passes to Insanity. From downtown, connects again from distance.
What can you say, but wow! I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement, one that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Three-pointers made record holder. Number 1.
Making a switch here. Green is checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
It's his first trip to the line, and he drops them first. And Morant drops them both. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Taken away. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Morant. The 3 is up. Insanity pulls it in.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Another one.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
Oh, a night to remember. And for those of us fortunate enough to witness it, one I'm sure we'll never forget.
Yeah, and it was way back in '86 that Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Outside Morant. looking to end this cold spell. No good at the rim. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Insanity. Hits yet again. Wow!
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Insanity. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. And the Warriors with another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Morant against Curry. And it's Morant off the drive. The shot no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Insanity. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edey. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Insanity. Butler passes to Insanity. A shot from the mid-range. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
No good on the three.
Three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Insanity. With the fadeaway. Oh, another one falls.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Edey. Jackson with it. Now Morant. Six on the shot clock. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Insanity. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Now Morant. 15 points in the game. Jackson surveying the D. From behind the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And guys, I'd keep it simple. Keep running plays for Triple J. He's been awesome tonight. And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Jackson with a screen on Curry. And here's Morant outside. That shot is off. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Green against Jackson. Right side Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 17 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Edey missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it. Now, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Edey. The teardrop. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And yes, another basket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Outside Bane. Lets it go from deep. Insanity pulls it in.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Over Green. Here's Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. 18 points for him.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Outside Curry. To the left side wing. Inside. Yet another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Pass to Edey. Jackson with it. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Insanity, pounded by Morant. Left side Curry. 3-pointer. Knocks. Curry's got 29 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
What if it goes? And so it's the Golden State Warriors, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Both teams making substitutions here. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Insanity passes to Curry. Here's Insanity, defended by Jackson. Stolen by Bane.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win.
Another possession, another assist.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance.
He got his timing down.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And again, another assist.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And while the feat is astounding, we've seen this coming almost from the opening tip.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Insanity, no good. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Insanity. Lets the three fly. Yes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place.
MP, your team looked to you to help get them off on the right foot, and you go and set a new record for points in a playoff game. Talk about your approach coming into this one.
Our approach is the same every night. It doesn't matter who we play. We expect to win, and if we do what we're capable of, we know we'll get the job done.
The deeper you advance in the playoffs, the more defenses key in on you. How do you follow up this record-setting performance?
Well, it doesn't matter what they do. This is our league. We write the checks, and we cash them.
Are you guaranteeing a win next time?
What did I say?
He said what he said. All right, thanks.
Thank you. All right.
See ya.
See ya.
No one can touch MP. You on fire.
MP scoring the most points in a playoff game is unreal, man. Dude is an incredible talent.
Yo, did y'all see what MP did last night? Twin went crazy. Most threes in any playoff game ever.
We could take control of this series with another win tonight. Together.
Good luck out there, MP.
Let's ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
safe and enjoyable sports experience. Any disruptive behavior. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Golden State Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Memphis Grizzlies. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Golden State Warriors. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Insanity is out there with Green, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Over to the wing. Take a look at the Warriors. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Or if they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Insanity. There's the triple. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 6 points.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Jackson with it. Butler covering. The 11-footer. Jackson gets the bucket.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
No one covering. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's not even a deep 3 for Curry. That's just pretty much his range at this point in his career.
And he can't jam it through. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Bane. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
It's stolen. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. Launches the 3, and that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. 12 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Outside Jackson, looking to end the run. Krills it from outside. Jackson's got 5 now.
From way downtown, Jackson Jr. up big with serious range.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Insanity. And it's rebounded by Morant. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And here's Jackson. Morant outside. There's the three. Warriors with the rebound. Curry passes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Jackson against Green. Jackson misses.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
That's to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Butler finds Curry. 5 on the clock. From downtown, hits it from three-point range. 15 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Wells with it. Back to Morant. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Here's Insanity. And Curry has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Curry against Morant. He gets that one.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Here's Insanity. Another three for Golden State. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Bane with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Insanity. Sinks the three-pointer. Insanity's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Insanity. Outside Curry. Here's Insanity. He's got 8, just 5 on the clock. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Morant sets a screen for Bane. And again, Memphis no good. So it's the Warriors now. To the middle. Here's Insanity. Outside for Curry. Another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. As Jackson Davis is jacked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. Morant surveying the D. Inside. Will it go? And he dunks it down.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Here's Insanity. He's got 10. He lobs it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Morant. Pass to Kennard. Here's Edey. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Insanity.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Got a piece of it.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Insanity. Here's the lob with a hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Morant. That one off the back iron and out.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball. Are they able to help them close this gap?
Outside for Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 21.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Outside Jackson. Back to Clark. Pass to Bain. Unloads. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got 9 rebounds now tonight. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Here's Jackson Davis, and the layup falls. Jackson Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against Memphis was dominant. He scored an incredible number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And Memphis making a change here. Kennard's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And a wide open look for Bain. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Insanity. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The free throw off from Insanity. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Insanity picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, we've got Desmond Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kennard in at the 2. Aldama passes to Clark. Now here's Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. The shot missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Insanity. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now it's up to 25 points for Insanity. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Pass to Kennard. To the paint, here's Clark. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. A putback.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And here is Curry. Here's Insanity. Drills the three-pointer. Insanity's got 28.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Kennard with the ball. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Curry. For 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clark outside. Can they get it? The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Insanity. Butler on the way. Pass to Insanity. And he makes that one. Insanity's got 33 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Payne for 3. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
Just another day in the office for Mr. Bane.
Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pippen kicks to Bane. Clark a screen on Butler. Bane for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The Insanity's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Drives to the hoop. Count that one. And now that's 35 points for Insanity.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside for Curry. And another three for Golden State.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Pass to Bane. Clark a screen on Butler. Bane for three. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Insanity. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Pippen. Pass to Clark. Now, here's Bane. Back to Clark. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Golden State's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Spins. Here's Insanity, guarded by Bane. Pass to Podziemski. No good on the triple. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Right side, Pippen. To the inside. Here's Clark. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pippen against Curry. For the three. Warriors with the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Here's Insanity. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Insanity. He's got 39. Pass to Curry. Here's Insanity. Cans it from downtown. Insanity's got 42 in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Clark outside. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Another three for Golden State.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
It's Pippen on the wing, guarded by Curry. Pippen, the pass to Clark. Now Bane. Outside for Pippen. From outside the arc, the Warriors pull it in. Insanity's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Outside for Curry. Here's Insanity. He has 45 points. Drops in the layup for 2. Insanity's got 47 points.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Aldama finds Clark. In the corner, Kennard with it. Picked by Clark. Pass to Aldama. Good on the triple. Aldama's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Loads it up for Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, Butler is a nightmare for defenses, and he disrupts you with the screen and then finds his opening.
Here's Pippen, still without a basket. Pass to Clark. Outside, Bain. Offline with his 3.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Down low, and Kuminga throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And for Memphis, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Pass to Insanity. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Clark, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Some changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kuminga, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Butler. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Santi Aldama. Wells comes in for Bain. Vince Williams is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Morant passes to Wells. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Curry against Morant. Pass to Wells. To halt the run. And that one's good by Clark.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Insanity. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
He got it again. Sensational.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. Here's Williams. It's blocked. Here's Insanity. Non-stop scoring machine here. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's equaled 2nd all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Curry passes to Insanity. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Insanity. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, running away with it. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
And please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for Golden State.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. Looking at the series, and that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You know, Insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early.
Hits it again. Wow!
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Greg, he is now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game. Here's Edey. Morant, right side. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Green. Curry passes to Insanity. Trying to get open is Butler. And Insanity gets it to go.
You know, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. And a minute played as the second half gets going. A three-pointer, no good. Morant's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Insanity. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 69 points for Insanity.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And here is Wells. Back to Morant. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Edey, some solid defense from Insanity. Good, he hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Shoots the three. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Edey. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good. Edey. He doesn't get the second one. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Number 1.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Grizzlies shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson. Now here's Bane. He's defended by Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bane. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Bane's got 5 points so far. Warriors have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And Insanity gets it to go.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Edey. Six on the shot clock. Bane for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
It's deflected. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Edey. Jackson against Green. Jackson dishes to Morant. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Edey can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play. He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Now here's Morant. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Here's Insanity. And good! There's another.
His scoring tonight, just mind-blowing.
And he's nearing first all-time in scoring in a playoff game. Unbelievable. Memphis moving it around. Payne for 3. Here's Edey. Goes up again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Little turnaround. And got it! Another basket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Bane kicks to Morant. And there's the drive. That's tipped. Podziemski with it. Now guarded by Wells. Another one goes. Incredible. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant to stop the run. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Curry can't get it to go. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've been hitting...
Checked in for the Grizzlies. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the small forward. Pass to Aldama. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. It's another look. Edey can't hit.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Yet another bucket.
A new all-time mark for points in a postseason game. Passing his own previous record. I think that just about says it all.
What a score. You talk about the elite offensive threats to ever play in the game. He's arguably the very best. He brings such joy to his fans and such great work to his team. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Clark. Just 5 to shoot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Insanity. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Kennard. Here's Edey. Clark outside. And again, Memphis no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Post. Here's Insanity. Fade away. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. It's Morant in the corner. And stolen by Payton. Here's Insanity. And the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Here's Insanity. He's covered by Clark. Here's Insanity. And again, that's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Morant outside. Pass to Edey. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Insanity. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. Here's Edey. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Insanity. And it's Podziemski in the corner. They double him with Bane. Latrey buries it from three-point range. Podziemski's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And it's Morant missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the defense.
And there it is for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Pass to Edey. Now, here's Clark. Shot to stop the run. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Insanity. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Pass to Edey. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Morant. Here's Insanity, and good! He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Grizzlies shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Kennard. Bane kicks to Clark. Kennard setting the pick for Clark. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Insanity. Over to the left wing. Green the pass to Payton. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Clark. Here's Podziemski. Hits the three-point bomb. Podziemski's got 9 points here in the second half.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's good from Morant.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Wells is subbed in for Kennard. Here's Post. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Warriors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he connects again from distance.
An incredible shooting display, if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bane drops them both. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And again, Memphis no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. That's a great win. Now, forget it. Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting. We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire to thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Grizzlies. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome back to round one of the Western Conference playoffs on 2K Sports. The series is at 2-0. Depending on the outcome here tonight, this series could essentially be over, or maybe just the beginning. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Green, and it's Insanity in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. You look at Memphis, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round one performance than they've had so far.
The Grizzlies on offense. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Insanity. 14 feet away. Outside for Green. From deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And Morant drops them both. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Takes a step back. Here's Insanity. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Edey. The floater. Shots blocked.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
Insanity gets the bucket. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis. And the Warriors with possession. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Curry. Here's Insanity. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson against Green. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Warriors lead by 14. Insanity passes to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's deflected. On the break. Here's Insanity. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 9 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Edey. No points so far. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Beyond the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And he's 5 of 7. Getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Pass to Bane. Looking to end the run. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Warriors lead by 22. Insanity passes to Curry. For 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Curry against Morant. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Outside Butler. Here's Insanity. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Insanity's got 14 points. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
You can't play lax defense on Bane. because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Here's Insanity. Here's Curry. Again, the Warriors score.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Here's Edey, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Outside Bane. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. Bane's gotten his second bucket.
Well, that's what makes Bane so difficult to guard. He can hit that deep three, but if you play too tight on him out there, he'll drive right past you.
Here's Insanity. He's got 16. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And the jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 16 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Jackson surveying the D. Here's Edey. Outside Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Aldama misses the three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Butler outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Pass to Insanity. Back to Curry. Fires the three. And the Warriors with another three.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Outside Morant. Now Jackson. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Insanity's got his 6th rebound on the night. The three from Curry. Aldama grabs the board. Pass to Morant. Bane surveying the D. Off target with the three.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside Bane. Will it go? Rebounded by Green.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Insanity passes to Curry. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 22.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Morant against Curry. Tipped. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Insanity. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 22 points for him.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
From deep, Morant. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Pass to Insanity. .30 seconds left to play in the first. And it's blocked. And here's Bane. He's got 6. Jackson on the wing. Takes the 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's Insanity. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Insanity in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Kicks it out to Bane. Here's Clark. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Pass to Insanity. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. Insanity's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Kuminga with a screen on Clark. Oh, there's the alley! Stolen by Bane. Here's Pippen. No points yet. Pass to Clark. Now here's Kennard. 4-3. Insanity pulls it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Counted from distance.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Clark. And here's Aldama. Kennard outside. Shot clock at 6. From the top of the key, Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Here's Insanity. From outside, off the mark.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Clark. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Bane with it. Now Podziemski defending. Here's Pippen. And again it's Memphis missing. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Jackson-Davis with the bucket. Jackson-Davis has got his first basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Picked by Aldama. Kennard for 3. And again it's Memphis missing. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Jackson-Davis a screen. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
And a misconnection there. Hands guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Bane. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bane's got 8. The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Curry, fires the 3. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Insanity. He's got 31. And he lobs it up. And Looney with the slam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Jackson outside. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Insanity. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Insanity's got 8 here in this quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pippen, the pass to Bane. From the arc. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Golden State has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Insanity passes to Looney. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Outside Bane. Pass to Pippen. Jackson with it. From downtown. Looney grabs a miss.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Insanity passes to Curry. Here's Insanity. 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. Launches it. That one's no good. 9 for 11 from the field. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Pippen. Jackson with it. An easy 2 on the layup.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Insanity. The shot no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. Jackson outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
Here's Insanity. Guarded by Aldama. Insanity gets the bucket.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pippen, the pass to Wells. On the wing, Bane. Aldama outside. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Insanity's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. And that's good from 17 feet. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Insanity passes to Curry. Down low. Here's Insanity. Excellent D there from Aldama. Memphis shooting just around 32% from the field. Now here's Bane, defended by Podziemski. Offline with a 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Stolen by Bane. Here's Pippen. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Insanity gets the bucket.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
On the wing, Bane, defended by Podziemski. Pass to Jackson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 11.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Curry passes to Insanity. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 30.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
Here's Insanity. Off target from three-point range. Here's Pippen. Still without a bucket. Aldama, no good. It's Podziemski on the wing. Here's Insanity. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Edie's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. And he makes both free throws. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Edie. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
1:57 left in the half. Now here's Jackson. Drops in the 3. He's got 16.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Knocks down the long J.
And anything you can do, Curry can do better. You do not want to get in a shooting contest with that man.
Jackson, right side. To the middle. Pass to Edie. Curry against Morant. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Insanity. And yep, it's good. Insanity's got 44.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
And here's Morant outside. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this one. Inside. The kick out. Curry. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Morant. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 13 points in this quarter.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. No good again that time.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Insanity gets the bucket. Insanity's got 46.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for...
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside.
Looking at this series. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Here's Curry. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now Morant. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. There's the 3. That shot missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Good. He hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Edey. Jackson with it. The 3. Wells, that's good.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Insanity passes to Curry. Outside for Green. Here's Insanity. Blocked! And he gets it back. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Insanity's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Jackson with a screen on Curry. Looking to get back on track. Got a hand on it. Pass to Insanity. The rebound by Edey. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Morant. And he's going for the lob.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Insanity. 11 feet out. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Curry passes to Insanity. Pass to Butler. Here's Insanity. Lets it go from 14. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Insanity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. From deep. Insanity pulls it in. Here's Golden State. On the wing, Curry. They set the pick. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 37.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pass to Jackson. Over Green. The bank shot, no good. Here's Insanity. Right at the free throw line. He got it again. Sensational.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Edey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Here's Insanity. Off the left rim and out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Over Green. Jackson can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Insanity. Defended by Jackson. Here's Insanity. Another bucket! Wow!
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the 3rd. Back to Curry from behind the arc. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Jackson, the screen. Morant against Curry. Tries to break his ice. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Wells. Outside Bane. Curry against Morant. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Oh, ripped away. Here's Wells, defended by Podziemski. Wells, the pass to Morant.
Hey, who's watching now?
Pass to Jackson. That's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love.
Checked in for Jackson. Timeout called. Memphis. Up top, Aldama. Clark outside. To the inside. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Clark.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Moses and got it! Another basket!
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, Just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down. From deep, Bane. Insanity pulls it in.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in this second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive. Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark, and it's Kennard in for Aldama. Off the inbound pass, there's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Insanity gets the bucket. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
From 10 feet away, yet another bucket.
What a game from him, 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Edey. Robbed. Here's Queen, hounded by Morant. Insanity. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what...
And another dime for him.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Here's Insanity, defended by Jackson. Pass to Payton. Here's Insanity. That one a little long. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Morant. The rebound by Post. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Insanity gets the bucket. Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Jackson's got 21 points in the game.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Here's Insanity going inside.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
Here's Insanity. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Outside Morant. Nifty move. Missed inside.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's Insanity. Back to Payton. Pass to Queen. Here's Post. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Insanity. Defended by Jackson. Fades and shoots. And good! There's another! And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Now Bane. Jacks up a 3. Insanity pulls it in. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 19-7 run. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Pass to Payton. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Insanity, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Warriors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things. And again!
And he's now bested his previous mark, breaking his own record for the second highest postseason offensive performance. He was already in elite company with Elgin Baylor and passing two other more recent performances from Donovan Mitchell with 57 points and Jimmy Buckets Butler with 56 back in 2023.
You know, it seems he is never done, never slowing down. He's always continuing to deliver in the biggest games on the biggest stage in the NBA playoffs. Hats off to another absolutely incredible performance, one that easily goes down as the best ever in NBA playoff history. Insanity passes to Moody. Here's Post. Here's Insanity. Let's go with a three. Post shot, no good.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Looking to get it going. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. Jackson outside. Morant against Curry. And it's Morant missing. Here's Insanity. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen. The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself. Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out.